happy day. Let's talk about how buttoning your lip can help you to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. I actually really get a kick out of this expression, primarily because as a child, mostly as a child, but probably into my teenage years as well, my family had an expression that they used with me and to me that was very similar to button your lip. It's pop the cork. They would say, pop the cork, Sherry, which I kind of dreaded. I won't pretend that I didn't like cringe a little every time they said it to me, but it was very effective and it worked. It became a trigger for me to stop talking, calm down, relax, change my feelings or the way I was behaving or my state. Because I was a little kid that was very excitable, very energetic, and I would get riled up about things. So I would get riled up. And whenever I was getting riled up or going, talking, because that was usually how I would be riled up, they'd say, pop the cork. So pop the cork, button your lip. It's a 20th century expression. They both, of course, mean stop talking, be quiet, shut your mouth. My 4-year-old granddaughter told her aunt the other day to shut her pie hole, which we still laugh because we have no idea where she got that, but shut your pie hole would be another version of this. It's another one. Zipper your mouth, zip your lip is a newer version of that. I love zip your lip because it rhymes, right? We like things that rhyme. Now, would you tell your boss to zip her lip? Probably not. Would you tell one of your employees to zip their lip? Probably not. But would you use that expression in a personal setting? I guarantee I've told my kids to zip their lip or psst, or gone like this to button it up to me and stop talking. Be quiet. Keep a secret. Let's not talk about this right now. Yes, we did that to their dad a lot because we didn't want to rile him up about things. So how can you use knowing that this is an expression that's very common and people understand to benefit you in growing your business, to supersize and grow your business? Now, I found I've used it in several ways, not the expression per se, but the behavior and the thought behind the behavior and the thought behind the saying and the idiom and why it is an expression that we use in our society at all. Number one, in corporate America, one of the things that drove me crazy, and not just in corporate America, but in our small businesses, in any business, in any social organization, in any club, in any group, in any family, because this happens in families a lot, is the zipping your lip when it comes to talking about people, other people, talking about people behind their back, or gossiping. I freaking hate gossip. I think it's why I dislike talking on the phone. One of my pet peeves, and people don't know this about me, but I can't stand talking on the phone. I love the face-to-face of the new technology with things like Zoom and Facebook calling, and I guess people with iPhones can telephone each other. There's a video calling version on almost all cell phones nowadays. I like video calling and video conferencing, but I can't stand just talking on the phone. It just drives me nuts. And that's partly because I think we miss a lot in the communication. But I learned a long time ago, if people are gossiping to me about other people, when they're not with me, those same people are gossiping about me. And I don't think we remember that or we notice that all the time. So if you're a person that gossips, know that there are people like me that realize that if you gossip to me, I know you're gossiping about me to other people, and you're not the kind of person that I'm going to hang around. That will really cause problems in your organization and your culture. And if you want to grow an amazing organization and a great business, if you encourage gossip and judgment and things like that, it's going to negatively impact your culture and your ability to grow and supersize your business. The other area that this reminds me of is that listening is where we learn everything that we need to know. It's when we see opportunities. We learn when we listen. That's when we hear what our customers, our employees, or our partners and vendors, or people that we're in relationships with. That's when we find out what they need, want, and desire, and what their problems and their challenges are, so that we can say, in our mind, I can help you with that. I have a solution for that. How often are you having a conversation with somebody and you're listening to them and they're talking about a problem and you just want to jump in with the solution? But don't jump in with the solution. Let them get the entire story out, because what you might find is that they just need to talk it out. They want to talk out and come up with their own solution. A solution that the person you're talking to or listening to comes up with will always be better if it's their idea than if you feed them the solution. Let people draw their own conclusions. Let them talk out. Listen so that they have the opportunity to do that, because that will solidify and grow your relationships. And then, what was the last thing I was thinking about this? Oh, was in meetings and in communications, it's really important, again, just like we talked about being all ears, it's so important to zip your lip and understand what people are trying to communicate more than just listening to respond. I am so guilty often of listening to respond that I have to, in my head when someone's talking, remind myself to keep listening. Keep listening for understanding. Keep listening before you formulate your thought about what they should or shouldn't do, what should or shouldn't be the next step, what we want to see happen, because it might not be really the best thing, because as they talk and as you listen, a better idea might come into play that wouldn't have come into play had you not been listening. So, what is your favorite expression for shutting people down or getting them to not keep talking, or getting them to keep a secret, or getting them to listen more than they're yapping? What is your favorite expression? Me, I'm going to say pop the cork is it's not my least favorite, but it's not my favorite. I think zip your lip is probably my favorite. I would love if you would share in the comments below, what is your favorite one? Okay, maybe shut your pie hole is my new favorite one, but I think you'd have to use that one sparingly. Or have a symbol that means shut your pie hole so that people stop talking and behind other people. So they're not talking behind other people's back. So that's it. That's my thought on button your lip. Go ahead, share in the comments below what you think. See if this isn't something that you notice or you can use or think about in your day-to-day. And again, share that in the comments below, because I would love to know. Go out and make it an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. I'm going to try to be quiet today.